The Western Amateur Championship is one of the world's most prestigious non-professional tournaments. The trophy adorns many great names of the game, such as Nicklaus, Mickelson, and Woods. This year's event is getting geared up to play one of the top 100 courses in America at Rich Harvest Farms in Sugar Grove, Illinois, this August 3rd through the 8th.
Man for man, the Western Amateur has the deepest field in all of amateur golf, and certainly this year will be no different. The Western Amateur is an international competition that attracts players globally from 8 different countries outside of the U.S. this year will be represented. We have 4 out of the top 5 in the world that'll be represented here, which is unbelievable.
What's unique is that the 156 players in the tournament first compete in a 36-hole stroke play portion. Then the top 16 players move on to a match play format.
Well, last year was a lot of fun. It taught me a lot about how to play the tournament. It was the first time ever being at the Western Am, so it kind of taught me what to expect. And these are the best players in the world. And fortunately, last year I was playing really well going into it, so I had a lot of confidence. But it taught me that you have to be patient and you got to choose your battles. And the guy that could do that the best will win.
Gim, a University of Texas golfer and resident of Arlington Heights, Illinois, was the medalist in last year's Western Am held at Beverly Country Club. Also playing and excelling at Beverly was Nick Hardy, a sophomore at the University of Illinois. The Northbrook resident was a semifinalist in last year's Western Am and has a game plan for what can be a grueling week.
It's about not expending your energy so much earlier in the week and just, trying to not focus so much on the cuts, just try to play your game, play smart. Transition going to match play, you got to reset your focus and kind of just start the tournament over in a sense. And, you're playing, like Doug said, you're playing the course a lot differently in match play. So kind of just come out with a new game plan as well.
Rich Harvest Farms is a course that was the dream of one man, Jerry Rich.
I grew up as a caddy at Butterfield Country Club, and I remember doodling on the back of scorecards. I just fell in love with the way green complexes were put together and the bunkering and what have you. And I don't know why as a kid, but I just had an interest in it.
His property, an hour west of Chicago, is one of the finest conditioned courses that you'll find anywhere and will test these young players in many different ways.
It's a tremendous facility, for the players to enjoy. And I think in this format that we have stroke play and match play, having a facility like this that really can play the golf course in several variations with the amount of tees that they have out here, I think will make for a very interesting competition.
It's a tight golf course. You have to tee it off well. There are spots in the greens that you have to be in certain pin locations, or else a par is going to be very difficult. So the guy with the best strategy and who can execute will win.
So come out and see these future stars of the PGA Tour, where admission is free for the 113th Annual Western Amateur Championship.